And hello, and thank you for stopping by to yet another edition here of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews program on YouTube. My name is Thomas Metal 75, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews. And in today's episode, we have a clear intent of a beer named Clear Intent, which is a Czech pale lager in collaboration with Vonn Trapp Brewing, brought to you by the Counterweight Brewing Company. They are in Cheshire, Connecticut. 1 or 7 Diana Court, Cheshire, Connecticut. 06410 if you're in the southeastern New England area. So they say on the back of the can, Clear Intent Lager brings beautifully bready flavors with soft and delicate hints of amber honey derived from malts made in the Czech Republic. Bright and floral sunshine provides herbaceous balance in each sip. Our intent was clear in designing a beer that you want to refill your mug with more than once. We honored to brew this lager with our friends at Vonn Trapp for your enjoyment. Cheers. Yeah, Vonn Trapp is in Stowe, Vermont, for those that do not know. And according to some more information I found on Untapped, it's a 12.7 degree plateau, Czech inspired pale lager brewed with floor malted Pilsner produced in the Czech Republic. Those are Saz Shine hops in the beer, and it's produced with that Czech malt, Czech hops, and apparently Czech Budvar yeast. Interesting. So let's try the beer, shall we? It's got a 27th of May 2025 canning date. All right, let's see what the beer looks like, shall we? It's a very pale straw, very actually lemony yellow in its coloration, honestly. Very opaque, pale beer. Lots of bubbles streaming up the glass. Let's get a nose on that. Very lemony. Yeah, very lemony. Very bready, white bread. There's a little bit of a white peppercorn kind of a nosing to that. Not super malty for a lager beer. Very, very lightly malted, if you ask me on that one. Almost a little bit of a toast. Almost a little bit of a buttery complexion there as well. So nothing to really write home about on the smell. Let's see if the taste picks up. Cheers, everybody. Clear Intent. Let's see. There's a honey-like sweetness in this beer. There definitely is the lemony notes in there. There's the white bready malt to the beer. There's a nice toasty after taste. That finish is nice and toasty. Yeah. Crisp, clean, ultra refreshing. There's a little bit of a hop bitterness to round out the sweetness. Nothing seriously, unfortunately, nothing seriously crazy to write home about. Just a nice, crisp, clean, tasting beer. This is 5.2%. I didn't mention that. It does taste much lighter than that. Honestly, I do like the toastier aftertaste on that particular beer. It's crisp, clean, ultra refreshing. Again, there's lemony notes. There's the honey-like sweetness notes. Not a huge, complex depth of flavor, but for Vonn Trapp that knows how to make those Germanic lagers and the Czech style beers, this hits the mark for what you would expect from that brewery, and the head just dies down almost immediately. But again, crisp, clean, ultra refreshing, light towards medium, but I would say more on the light style of the body. Definitely. And good drinking beer. Again, I sound like a broken record here at this point. Not much to write home about, but I will give this particular beer the clear intent counterweight in collaboration with Vonn Trapp Brewing, their Czech Pale Lager. I will definitely give that, I think, an 84 out of 100. It could be more malty, biscuity forward. I think there could be a little bit more of a hop zing or a peppery kind of a spice note in the background to really round out the flavors here. Here, very carbonated. But I do think if more, just more malt was in this beer, more pale maltiness was in the beer, I think it would elevate the drinking experience somewhat. But if you like those lager beers, those craftier or more the European style lager beers with more of that lemony, grainy zing to it, then this one, if you can ever find it, I guess you got to go to New England. If you can find this clear intent, go and seek it. So yeah, 84, I think, out of 100 for clear intent, counterweight, and Vonn Trapp. And until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. And we'll see you soon. Bye.